Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah and good morning class. Once again, this is your teacher in English 8, Miss Juhaira Darumimba. Okay, so yesterday we have already discussed about making an announcement. So today we will discuss about something new, which is the propaganda techniques. For that, I have here a jumble letters in which you're going to arrange. So I'll give you 5 seconds to arrange. So the first one is okay. So I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, very well said. It's propaganda. So the next word is 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome! It's an advertisement. So this word has something to do with our lesson today. So let's define those words. Propaganda. Propaganda means prejudice in favor of against one thing, person, group compared with another, usually in a way considered to be unfair. So when a certain piece of writing persuades you to agree or think in a certain way that they wanted you to, that is what we call propaganda. Self-talk, political speeches are some widespread example of propaganda. They are very obvious. Another example of propaganda is the advertisement. Advertising calls the attention of the public to a product or a business, especially to promote sales, because it is what is meant for. We have here a short advertisement clip in which you can access in the YouTube using the link that I gave, and let's analyze together what kind of technique is used in this propaganda.
All right, first day of school, Hunter. Remember to raise your hand in class so they see those cufflinks.
I look like our lawyer.
Exactly.
Why can't I just dress like them?
Them?
They look cool.
Excuse me, young people? Pardon me.
Mom.
No, darling, I have this.
Mom.
Where did you get these looks?
Old Navy?
The Navy. It's the Navy.
Old Navy, Mom.
Could you turn around for us? May we see the back?
Mom, please.
Hunter, Hunter, Mommy's speaking.
Mom.
Hunter!
It's my first
Hunter, let Mommy handle this. And how much for the denims?
$8.
$8?
This shirt was $4.
Uh-huh. And you do know that children who lie go to prison, right, Hunter? And does there happen to be any sort of a sale?
Yeah, all kids stuff is up to 60% off.
You're going to be late today, Hunter. We're going to Old Navy.
So what have you noticed in the video? So, very good. So in that certain video, the mother wanted her child to be in the society, even if the looks of the other children are not appropriate in the school. So that is a kind of propaganda. So the first technique that we have here is the bandwagon. Bandwagon. When we say bandwagon, it is a technique that persuades people to do something by telling them that others are doing it. Everyone is doing it, so why aren't you? Everyone is having it, so why aren't you? So it pressures you to do something because it's the in the society. So the best example of this one is the video that we watched a while ago, in which the mother of the child wanted her child to wear a certain dress, certain clothing, in which everyone wears and in which it is in the society, without even questioning what is the wisdom of that idea, even if that dress code is not really accepted in school. Another best example of bandwagon is this poster. Okay, so try to analyze the poster. What can you read? Very good. It says that the drink that everybody knows. Pause, go refresh, and drink Coca-Cola. So it implies that you need to drink Coca-Cola because it's in. Everyone is drinking it. So you must also try it. So this is the best example also of bandwagon. Another technique of propaganda is what we call testimonial. When we say testimonial, it is a technique that uses a famous personality to recommend a product or idea. So you are not expected to look into the product or the quality of the product, but you are expected to buy the product because a celebrity or a prestige personality endorsed that kind of product. Okay, so I have here an example of testimonial and let's watch it together.
Have you ever?
Wow! And the refills are free?
Have you ever felt the comfort of sleeping on the floor? Imagine the past and present of Korea. Have you ever?
Are you familiar with this personality? I bet you are all familiar with this personality because they are very famous nationwide. So let's see what they are endorsing.
Have you ever received a spa fare like this?
Imagine a different level of Korean style healing. Have you ever?
Where can I put my bag?
Have you ever played sports indoors? Imagine an entirely new Korean daily life.
Have you ever?
Got me feeling. You make me feel so
Have you ever met a K-pop star in real life? Imagine yourself as a K-pop star.
Have you ever?
Have you ever gone shopping at 4 a.m.? Imagine Korea's hottest track.
Have you ever? Have you ever eaten freshly cut fish like this?
Okay, so by just seeing the personalities to the video, you're aiming to go to the Korea, not because of the Korea, but because of the endorsers. So that is what we call testimonial. You get attracted because of the famous celebrity that you've seen or famous personality that takes it or that endorses it. The third technique that we're having today is the transfer. When we say transfer, it is a kind of technique that relates a person, idea, or thing to other that have proved to be good or beneficial. An example of it is when you are persuaded to smoke cigarettes because the cowboy shown smoking in the commercial is rugged and macho. And therefore, you could be like him if you will also smoke like that. Similarly, when you campaign a class president by saying that you are related to mayor, so you are guilty of propagandizing transfer. Okay, so we have also some examples of transfer here. The first one is the My Phone. So by just seeing the My Phone with a heart shape, having the flag of the Philippines inside that heart, you also think that you need to buy this one, or you wanted to buy this one because you are patriot. You are patriot, and you think that if I am proud of my country, I should buy this one. So this kind of this kind of advertisement is guilty of transfer. Another example is that this photo that says chooks to go, manok ng bayan. So if you can see there, it has this manok ng bayan, which means the chicken of the country. So if you are patriot enough, and if you are proud of being this Filipino, or if you wanted to be proud Filipino, you ought to buy this one because it represents the Philippines, as well as the Gilas Pilipinas represents the Philippines. By just seeing these examples, you ought to buy this product because it is associated with a symbol that is very prestigious. And you are being convinced that these products are also effective because of that symbol being associated with it. The fourth propaganda that we have is the emotional words. So this type of propaganda is using words that will make the reader feel strongly about someone or something. It usually appeals to sympathy or use of guilt feelings to persuade. For example, an ad that convinces a woman or a mother to buy certain toy for her child would play on her guilt at being away from home and convinces her that the toy will let the child know that his mother is good and that she loves him. Okay, so I have here a photo and let's take a look at it and analyze it together. So what can you observe in the photo? Yes, there is a child. And there is also a message. What does the message say? Yes, the message says that this child is starving and we are not. So this kind of ad tries to touch our emotions for us to give and for us to donate. So it is also very effective kind of propaganda that catches the emotion of the people. So the last propaganda technique that we're going to have is the card stacking. What is this card stacking? So when we say card stacking, it is manipulating and withholding relevant information about a certain product, idea, or person. So this is spotted in those ads using lab tests or statistical fact, statistical data that shows that their product is better than others without even revealing that they've done this survey with 10 people participating only in that kind of survey. Let me show you this video as another example of card stacking.
Ma! Tumawid ako mag-isa just like you taught me.
Pag nasa labas siya, may germs sa hangin na maaring makasama sa kanya. Hangin infection na yan. That's why I recommend only Safeguard. Other soaps just clean, but Safeguard gives 24-hour protection even from airborne germs. Pabaong proteksyon sa buhay. Safeguard. Also available in body wash and liquid hand soap.
So, those are the propaganda techniques that we have today. So always remember that propaganda aimed at persuading you to believe or think in a certain way, just like political speeches and advertisement. So after being with me, discussing about the 5 propaganda techniques, I want you to comply with this task to be submitted on Friday. So the first task that you're going to have is to make a poster advertising a school event. And the goal is to persuade as many students as possible to attend that event. So be creative. It should be posted on Facebook and tag your teacher, which is me. The second task is that you need to have a group with 5 members and make an ad illustrating the danger of smoking, taking alcohol, or drinking alcohol, or taking drugs, and convince others that it is not cool to use them. So you need also to post that in Facebook and tag your teacher. That would be all. Thank you.